saw a game where USC lost, I think, by 2. We're going to talk about this $1 billion project that USC has just announced. Just give me a 1% of that $1 billion, and we'd be good. We're going to talk a little bit about that. We're also going to talk about the road that South Carolina has been on when it comes to recruiting, and we just go talk about some prospect that South Carolina is getting, or any running for getting. But let's start off the night right, shall we? Let's go down on this big old project. Ooh. Listen, y'all see it says USC embarks on game-changing project, right? Let's talk about this situation. It said University of South Carolina administration and athletic department aren't ready to say exactly what changes are coming, but they're excited to share that something big could be in the works. On Tuesday, the school announced submission of an official request for information for development opportunities for the more than 800 acres of land, with most being in a vicinity of Williams-Brice Stadium. Developers have a 4-week time frame, which expires on March 7, to submit ideas to the university. The overarching goal for the project are to make improvements to Williams-Brice Stadium to enhance fan experience while also making the venue more usable on a broader scale. The goal is to fund these improvements through an agreement of a land lease, which will require minimum university funds and only land. It's a game changer. It can affect so many people, athletic director Ray Tanner told members of the media on Tuesday. The students, the student athletes, the fan base, the city of Columbia, job creations, the time spent working on this has been about 2 years now. To get to this point, to do an RFI, it's exciting. There aren't any negatives. Is what can we do? We have the valuable land that a lot of people don't have. We have a chance to move forward in a big way. There's a lot of land outside of the football stadium available for development, but primary focus for South Carolina is inside the football stadium. A proposed Phase 1 includes development around Williams-Brice Stadium. A proposed Phase 2 includes nearly 200 acres around Colonial Life Arena. At this stage, it's too soon to give a total estimate cost, but the totality of the project will be into the billions of dollars. It needs to be re-emphasized that neither the school nor athletic department anticipate that expenses will come out of pocket, nor will it fall on taxpayers. We don't know exactly how it's going to come back in the RFI. Tanner said $1 billion is a lot of money, and more than $1 billion, but that's not just football or building a new stadium. There's other things that go along with it. Some of those things can become reality. It's not just about redoing a stadium. That's just the component of the project, right? So, the athletic department wants to enhance the fan experience. I'm gonna read a few minutes more, and I'm gonna talk about what I said. I'm gonna talk about what I think. It says people want premium experiences. They want to have a good parking. They want to have good food. They want to have luxury boxes or great seating or chairbacks. That's where the change has been in the experience. I think we've improved on that greatly at Williams-Brice, but there's still room to grow, Tanner said. I always think about the NFL stadiums, and I'm always a little surprised that they're down to 60 or 65,000 people in attendance now. What else do they do? What have they changed? Premium seating, club, and things like that. We've looked at that and shortcomings on our part at Williams-Brice, and we don't have enough suites, but that's just one area. We have improved the club space, which we sold out immediately. That's just one facet. We need to continue to grow and develop. We have a chance to expand and develop in a lot of different areas, right? So we're going to stop right there, man. What do I think about this? I think that, listen, I don't have a dog in the fight because I don't have $1 billion. Um, I think that when you start talking about big time college sports, especially football, basketball, these schools find a way to make things happen. And if I'm a South Carolina fan, which I am, and I love the Gamecocks, which I do, it's very exciting not only for the University of South Carolina, but my hometown of Columbia, South Carolina. I feel and I understand that this has to happen in order to play ball in this new era of NIL and getting recruits here. I mean, it's a business, it's $1 billion business. So, could you make your money back in 4 or 5 years? Absolutely. I think that USC makes hand over fist when it comes to merchandise, when it comes to games, and USC is doing pretty well for us. So, I just hope and pray that this project does help not only the school but the city to create jobs, because there's no point in you building $1 billion stadium that the recourse or the impact is not felt within the community around the university, because the community, let's not get it twisted, really does support the University of South Carolina. I'm happy, I'm excited about that. I want to see that. So here's what, it's to each his own, man. $1 billion, whoo, that's a lot of money. So man, let's get